What's up, Libra? It's Yanni Nalu, Moons Evolution, and I am back with a quick read. Okay, Libras. I must say the mental mind state that you're in right now is very powerful. The mental openness, the being rational, a calculated mind, you taking authority over a situation is very, very commendable. I do see that this followed you being in this mind space. It followed a lot of detachment, a lot of endings for you. And those endings weren't. It was almost like losing of yourself, right? So you had to go through a detachment. You had dealt with situations that you couldn't no longer ignore. Now you're like at this conclusion of a cycle, and you're like, listen, and you're moving forward. Now, what I do see Libras tackling this feelings of jealousy, being overprotective, maybe being jealous sometimes, of fear, having like self-fear, self-doubt. Just one like questioning, like, what am I even worried about? A lot of this as it relates to a relationship. You Libras, you could be the person, or it could be your mate, that is, after dealing with so much, you have like a lot of compassion, a lot of just mental maturity, that this person, if you're dealing with someone who can be very jealous or very overprotective in your life, you know exactly what words to say, or you know exactly what words to say, who just to kind of get rid of that beast. I'm not going to say kill that beast, but to just soothe that beast or just take that beast down. A lot of Libras are looking to just get rid of this beast altogether, because behind this barrier, if you're in a relationship or with someone, you know that behind this barrier of them behaving this way is really a very sweet, simple person who just is stable, right? As it also relates to that situation, like I said, if it's just Libras, if you're not dealing with anyone, you're learning how to conquer that within yourself so that you can move forward. You've learned how to use your thoughts, how to use your words, and how to use that for a trajectory so that you can, propel forward and move forward within your life and begin a new cycle. A lot of you have found your voice. Even though some of you could be, if you are very into God-like, but you found your voice. You found your voice and you're moving forward. A lot of you it's when you speak, it's like rolling thunder, right? It's a cause for everyone to stop and listen and pay attention to you, and you're learning how to use that to your betterment. Okay, a lot of Libras are wondering, you're turning your back on playing by the rules because you know what you've lost and what you've had to move forward. You're not playing fair when it comes to relationship and conquering someone's heart, but you're also not playing fair either anymore when it comes to going for what you want and beginning a new cycle and just being the leader of what you need to be. You've played by the rules for a very, very long time. Not saying that you feel like it's gotten you nowhere, but it also has, you also, like, you're questioning yourself, like, was I afraid? Is that why I was playing by the rules? But you're taking all of that and you're turning it into, and people are watching you. You do have people watching you. You have people observing you. They're admiring you. They appreciate who you are and how you move. And they're just ready for Libra to come out. Relationship wise, though, especially as it relates to finances, Libra, you're putting in that work to gain the finances that you need to gain. Even especially for some Libras who are entrepreneurs, you're putting in that work to gain the finances that you need to have. And the way that things are going for you, you're just like, listen, everything can happen how it's supposed to happen. You know that you don't have to take a long time to wait around and to sit and, like you used to, kind of play by the rules and sit in fear and trying to figure out, okay, how can I do this way and that way? You like, no, I don't even need to wait for that anymore. I'm going to go for what I need to go for and let that be what it is. Sounds a lot like how Sag was ready to go for what they needed to go for too. You are developing after going through everything that you went through. There is a few, like I said, there are people that stuck by your side. And when you come out on top of this, it's like it makes the brotherhood or the sisterhood, it makes it tighter, it makes it stronger. A lot of Libras are preparing for a birth. A lot of Libras are preparing for a birth, or you could just be sitting back and thinking on the children that you already have. I do see maybe like some Libras have 3 children, some Libras have 4 children. But I do see Libras looking back on the life that they have, or the times when they were dealing with pregnancy or during pregnancies. I do see Libras contemplating and looking back on that and just ready to bring it in, ready for life. A lot of Libras are praying for it. If it's not you, then it's for sure someone that's around you that you are involved with. They are praying for new life, even just a new start with Libra in general. But other Libras, you are giving birth to business ideas. You are, like I said, you are no longer waiting, or like I see, you are no longer waiting for things to happen or to come. Like, you're going to take action. You're going to take action. You have inspiration. Some of you have heard the voice of God, whether you feel like you are the voice of God or you've heard the voice of God and you've taken that in and you're moving forward how you need to move forward. Your fears are very, very small to you. They're very, very small to you now. It's like you're not even worried about it. So let me see. Let me get a few more cards for Libra. Yeah, Libra, you are the ideal partner right now. The ideal partner in a relationship right now. You're taking the mature route. Like I said, I do see Libras dealing with someone who's very solid at heart, but they can have this energy on them. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, a lot of Libras are absolutely dealing with a pregnancy, though. I just got the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So yes, a lot of Libras are for sure involved, or dealing with the pregnancy right now. Okay, let's see. Also, Libras, like I said, they are looking back on a situation for clarity, especially as it relates to a pregnancy. You are looking for clarity about that, especially if you're looking back on times where you felt like you were separated or you weren't around during the pregnancy, or maybe someone wasn't involved during the pregnancy. But there's going to be truth coming out about pregnancy, how someone feels about you in a pregnancy. Someone feels about a new life with you as it relates to a pregnancy. If you're not in the 9th month of pregnancy, or the 9th month of a new birth of anything, that's when the truth really does end up coming out for a lot. I do see surgery. So some Libras could possibly end up dealing with a surgery when it comes to a pregnancy. Hold on. See. Yeah, and then other Libras, if you are dealing with certain addictions, a brotherhood, coming together, building a foundation of support systems and having that willpower is going to be very important for a lot of Libras, especially as it relates to pushing past or getting around any type of addictions. It's going to be very important for you to have that support system and to, just continue to push through. Okay, let me get one more card for Libra, then I will let y'all go, Libra. Let's see. Speaking of one more card and then letting go, Libras could be letting a lot of things go. You're saying, all right, one more time. So like I said, this business idea, this could be like you're done waiting. But for a lot of Libras, this is the last time for a lot of things. And you're at that place where you're like, I'm going to one more whatever, and I'm going to let this go. Especially as it relates to any addictions or relationships or downfalls, children, whatever the situation is, Libra is like, this is the last time. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Libra. Just be aware. Just be aware of any type of like duplicity or, duality, I should say. And, one thing's appearing one way, but actually is another. So just stay wise, stay on your heels, and, keep up. But that is what I have for you, Libra. Talk to you soon.